on, you fellow gamers? It is just Jay here bringing a brand new video. What you're going to be looking at today is a tech savvy or technical video. It's going to be a tutorial or how to quick walkthrough of how to download Windows 7 ISO and how to burn it to a disk. So what you're going to do is, like I said, this video is for educational purposes only. It is not for copyright infringement or anything of the sort. This ISO file is actually a licensed file that is unlimited license, so I'm not breaking any rules, laws, regulations, or anything of that nature, and it is not actually being shared. It is just for educational purposes. So this ISO is actually uploaded to my Google account or my Google Drive. It's 3.7 gigs is the ISO file, and what I'm using to do it or to burn it to another disk is ImageBurn. And for those of you that do not know what it is, it's a program that burns ISO images onto a disk. And it also copies ISO images from a disk. And then that being said, in layman's terms, if you're not very technical savvy, don't know what it is, it's going to be making an exact copy of a disk or a CD. And that's what an ISO image is. So what you're going to do is you're going to download the ImageBurn software, which is in the description below. The link for it will be in the description. You just click the down button. Now, since this is Google, it's going to tell you this file is infected with the virus. This is not the case. If you do not believe me and do not trust me, by all means, go to the setup or go to ImageBurn. Go to ImageBurn and download it from their site if you like. You can download it from the official website, download from a mirror site. This is the link to their actual website. You can download it from there if you don't trust me. But this is the setup file that I used. I'm not going to actually, I'll go ahead and click it, but we'll download the infected file supposedly, although it's not infected. Make sure you want to scan it. You always want to scan your files before you use them. Anytime you download a file off the internet, make sure you scan it first, whether it be with whatever antivirus software you're using, whatever spyware software you're using. Always scan a file before you actually open it, because that's where it releases it onto your computer. You're going to click next to go on with the installation. You're going to go ahead and accept the terms of the license agreement. Go ahead next and leave everything normal. You're not going to change anything on here. It's going to require 2.9 megabytes of space. Just hit next. You're right here. You're going to choose where you want it to install, and then you're going to go ahead and hit next. I actually already have this program installed, so I'm not going to install. I'm going to go ahead and cancel here. Once you do that, you're going to install the file. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go to all apps. I'm still learning Windows 10, so guys, calm down. I did just recently upgrade again, but you're going to go to ImageBurn and you're going to launch ImageBurn. Now what's going to happen is going to pop up this menu and this one here. Now this could look like a very confusing program if you're not very familiar with it, so we won't get into that right away. The next step you're going to do is you're going to go to the other link that you only specific people will have access to, and you're going to go ahead and download. This is a 3.7 gig file, as I said. You're going to download. It says it can't scan this file for viruses. I promise you the virus is virus clean. There's no viruses. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's Windows 7 ISO. You hit download anyway. It's going to go ahead and start to download the file. Go ahead and cancel this file because I do already own this and don't want the space taken on my SSD. But for the purposes of the video, we've downloaded it and we're going to go into our program. So we're going to go into ImageBurn. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to write an image file to disk. Look, pretty simple, right? Write image file to disk. We're going to choose our source. We want our source file to be the file that you just downloaded, the Windows 7 ISO.iso. So I named the file Windows 7 ISO. It's a .iso file. You want to choose that. So you're going to go ahead and browse for it. Go to your desktop, which is where I have mine saved at. Yours is going to probably 9 times out of 10 be in your downloads folder, but mine's on my desktop right here, Windows 7 ISO, and you're going to hit open. Once you do that, it's going to load the file into the program. Now this little box right here is ready to go. You need to make sure you have a blank CD in your DVD burner, and you're going to go ahead and click this button. Once you do that, the file is going to be completed. Steps are done. You're going to take that disk, you're going to insert it into your brand new computer, boot that computer up, and it's going to go ahead and boot into Windows 7 setup, so that you don't have to do anything. It's going to do a fresh install. Make sure you format throughout the setup Setup can be walked through. There are many other tutorials on how to install Windows 7. With this particular file, this is any versions of Windows 7. So if you have, make sure you choose the correct one, whether you want 64-bit, 32-bit. Make sure you want the right Windows, whether it be Windows 7 Home, Pro, Ultimate, whatever. Make sure you choose the right version once you get into that step. If you have any other questions, leave me a comment in the description or leave me a comment down below. I'll give you the best answers to the best of my knowledge. So I have no intentions of releasing this ISO file to the public at the current moment. There are other ways of getting an ISO file of this sort. I just will not link it just for purposes of copyright, and I don't want to infringe on anybody's rights. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is a little short technical video to help you get a little bit of information. This is a highly recommended program, ImageBurn. It does lots of good things for you. I use it a lot. Make sure you use it. If you like it, leave them a comment. Go to their page, check them out. There's also an option to buy it maybe or something like that. So this is a free program, so there are other options. Everything's fully unlocked once you get it. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe, share, and like. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.